So we know them best as Steve from Stranger Things and Kamala from Never Have I Ever, but now they're teaming up to catch a crook in Fargo, the latest season. I'm talking with Joe Keery and Richa Morjani. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
So what is this fifth season of Fargo about?
As we were talking about, it's a return.
Yeah.
It's a return to the
Essence of the movie.
Yeah, the original source material. Obviously, it's kind of its own spin though that's relevant to the time period, which is 2019 when the show takes place.
Yeah.
And it's also about debt, what people kind of owe each other, what a son owes a father, what a husband owes a wife.
Yeah. The different role of debt in all of our lives, whether it's financial debt or spiritual debt, or like you said, the debts that we owe each other. It's really a fantastic season.
Where do your characters come into play with this?
So my character is what was described to me when I auditioned for it. She's the Frances McDormand / Marge Gunderson character of the season, but obviously totally different. I'm the first woman of color and South Asian woman to play a cop in the world of Fargo, which was extremely exciting for me and for, I'm sure, many people in my community. So she has a certain fierceness about her that I think is unique to her character in relation to the other cop characters in Fargo. And she's the lead detective on the case of the main character, Dot, played by the wonderful Juno Temple, when she gets kidnapped.
What about you, Joe?
I play Gator Tillman, who's the son of the sheriff and kind of the other side of the coin, I'd say, to your character, really. I'm kind of a self-righteous sort of, sheriff's deputy who is attempting to kind of make his father proud.
It's so fun to watch.
It was a fun dynamic also to play with John, too. So, yeah, there's a lot there to work with. So
yeah, and you've mentioned Juno Temple, Jon Hamm. This cast is just incredible. We also have Jennifer Jason Leigh and Lamorne Morris. What was it like working with these people?
It was like Joe said earlier, it's like the best acting class that we could ever have signed up for. I personally learned so much from each and every one of my cast members and seeing how they work and on and off set. And it's like a dream to work with people that you have been a fan of even before being part of the show.
Yeah.
And you mentioned this takes us back sort of to the source material, the Coen brothers film that's very comedic. So it has a more comedy sense than these previous seasons. What was it like bringing the comedy when we really needed it this time?
Yeah, I think that I really enjoyed that about this season. And it's maybe not something that was something we realized, I don't think, until really watching it. But I also think with the sort of levity that this season has, there really is also an equal amount of kind of darkness that is kind of reflected in the material and in a lot of the performances as well. And although the tone is pretty light and funny, and is obviously close to the movie, it definitely is dealing with some pretty heavy stuff, which is cool, and I think also stuff that needs to be talked about.
And that's what makes it both entertaining and also important.
Yeah. And we've seen previous seasons, there have been little Easter eggs to whether it be the film or previous seasons. Can we expect that this season?
100%.
Definitely. So many from the very first, the first scene I'm in, for sure. There's a lot.
That's awesome. I can't wait for people to see this show. Make sure you start watching it. 2 episodes come out November 21st on FX and stream the next day on Hulu. Thanks a lot, Joe. Thank you a lot, Richa.
Thank you.
Thanks, Trevor.